Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with an update for my project plan in 2019. So it's been quite a while since I uploaded the introduction to this project, and if you watched any of my recent videos you know why. And I'm back now and I'm excited to show you the progress that I have on my products. So let's just jump straight into the products. The first one I have is this one right here, which is a rollover from last year's project, and this one is the Couture Mono eyeshadow from YSL. I'm going to insert the picture of where I was last time, and this is where I am today. So as you can see, I still have quite a bit of product left. I reckon that there won't be a massive difference from the last picture because I honestly haven't used this that much. I did use up the corner, I believe, in here, so that was my focus, but then I honestly haven't really used this at all for the last month or so. I completely forgot that this is a project. This got tucked into the back of my makeup drawer and I forgot about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the front of my makeup drawer instead so that I can remember to use this, because I just really want to get this out of my collection because it has taken forever to use this up. Speaking of products that have taken forever to use up, the next product that we have is this one from MAC, and this one is the Fluid Line Brow Gel Cream in the shade Dirty Blonde. And again, I'm going to insert the picture of where I was last time. And this is where I am today. So I still have a tiny bit left to go. I'm using this every single day, but yeah, I do have a little bit left to go. So I am still enjoying this product. I'm getting a little bit tired of it though, and I feel like the shade is just slightly off for me. I'm wearing it in my eyebrows today and I feel like it's just a bit too warm for my eyebrows. I would rather have something more taupey blonde rather than like orangey blonde, if that makes sense. So I'm working away on this and I'm so excited to almost be done with it. It's getting really dry, so I'm thinking about reviving it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it because it's such a tiny bit left, but we'll see how it goes. I reckon, or I'm hoping to have this done by next month because I just want this out of my collection, and I've been using this every single day for almost a year and a half now, which is insane. Once I finish this product, I'm thinking about picking up a different pomade or just going back to brow pencils. However, brow pencils go so fast and this lasts forever, which is definitely more kind of worth it in the long run, and you get more out of your money. But we'll see. I'm intrigued to try the Anastasia one, but like I said, this is not done yet, so I'll probably have at least another month to decide what I want to pick up for my brows. Next up, we have something quite exciting though. We have this one right here, which is my lip liner from MAC in the shade Subculture, and as you can probably see, it is tiny now. I still have a sharpened tip on this one, as you can see it's right here, but it's so small. What I'm gonna do probably is I will probably use this up, but then I won't sharpen it anymore because it's so hard to sharpen because you can't really hold on to it anymore. So let me just show you where I am with this progress. So you can see my progress lines right there. That is where I started and this is where I am now. So I have used at least half of what was left, but it is not sharpenable anymore, so I'm going to use up this little knob, and then I'm going to call this quits, which means that I will roll in a new product for this at the end of this video. Next up, we have another exciting product, and that is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 10, I believe. It is completely rubbed off, as you know that they always do on the Maybelline concealers, but hopefully, as you can see, this one is completely empty. I took out the stopper as well and I scraped out everything in this, so hopefully you can see right there how empty this product is. I do really like this concealer. I am currently working on a different one. However, I think I have a new favorite concealer, which is the Makeup Revolution concealer in the fine concealer. I do like that one because it's slightly more coverage than this one, but I do kind of like having both of them because they give a different effect. So this is definitely a staple in my collection and I'm going to continue to repurchase this one. So yeah, it's quite exciting to have another one done in my collection, but this is one that I will always repurchase, so it doesn't really make a difference for my makeup inventory. So I just moved a little bit out of the way because the sun was coming in, and yeah, and I just wanted to get it out of my face. So if the lighting and stuff has changed, you know why, but let's move on to the next product. And the next product that I have is this product right here, which is from Maybelline, and this one is the Better Skin Powder, and I have it in the shade number 005 Light Beige. So I'm going to insert the picture of where I was with this when I started, and let me take the brush out. This is where I am today. So I haven't hit pan yet. I am working on it really hard. This is actually the powder I use exclusively now, both for touch-ups and in the morning to set my face. You can probably see that I have a massive dip, and you can hopefully see the rings as well, so I think I'm really close to hitting pan. I just haven't yet. I do really like this powder. It is super nice. I actually don't think they make this anymore, which is really sad because it's my favorite compact to bring with me when I'm going out and stuff, since it has a massive mirror. I will try not to blind you, but you can see there it is a massive mirror. Yeah, so I'm liking this. It's actually the only powder that I have, I think, at the moment here. I'm gonna pick up more powders when I go home to my parents' house. But yeah, this one is one that I adore, and I'm happy to continue working on it. It works really, really well in my opinion. So next up we have a product that has definitely looked better, and that one is my Body Shop Honey Bronzer in number 02. I'm gonna insert the picture where I was last time. And since my introduction, the packaging has broken, which is not ideal, and so has the product. So I only had a little bit left on the rings on the outside, and it broke off when I was using it, so that is all I have left. I will try not to drop anything, and hopefully you can see that there, but I will have the picture up as well so you can see it. I am thinking about repressing this, but I haven't gotten around to it yet because I haven't been able to pick up any rubbing alcohol since I moved to England. But I will probably get around to do that soon and repress this, or I'm just going to continue working on it this way. What I have been doing is just crushing up a little bit of this and using it more like a loose bronzer, which has actually worked really, really well. So since there's so little left, I may just continue doing that, we'll see. But I definitely reckon this will be gone by next update. So we have 3 more products to go, and the next one I have is another product from MAC. And this one is my Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. So I'm going to insert the picture where I was in the introduction to this video. And my goal for this was initially to hit pan. We'll see where the product takes me, but I'm going to show you where I am today. So this is where I am today. I'm hoping that you can see a difference because I've definitely worn down the dome. It is really flat in the middle. There's definitely not a dip yet, but it's really flattened out, and I can definitely see a difference. This is the highlighter that I use every single day. It is the highlighter I have on today as well. I'll just say that this is one shade too dark for me. I can feel sometimes that if I don't put bronzer on, you can definitely see it here. You can see the line of it, which is not ideal. So sometimes what I do is I layer this with other highlighters, but I've been loving using this, and I've been trying to use this every single day because I do definitely want to use this up, or at least get some really good usage on it. It is a beautiful highlighter. It's really reflective, it's really pretty, but I just really can't wait until summer comes around so that I can start using this a bit more, because it is a tad bit too dark for me and I have to be a bit careful with how I use it. But I'm happy to continue working on this, and I'm definitely going to keep it in the project nevertheless. And yeah, that is kind of where I am with this item at the moment. So next product I have is a paint pot from MAC, and this one is in the shade Groundwork. And again, I will insert the picture of where I was when I started this project. And hopefully you can see that is where I am today. So if I'm being completely honest, I haven't been using this too much. I should definitely start using it more, but it's just a tricky shade to use for me because it is quite dark, and if I take it up too far in the crease, it definitely looks a bit strange. But it's a beautiful shade and it works quite well as a crease color. It's just that I need to be careful with the placement. And I feel like I've gotten into quite a lazy routine in the mornings and I don't want to fuss around with something. So I've just been kind of skipping this altogether, which is not ideal. So I definitely need to get into the routine of using this more if I want to use it up, because I know paint pots take quite a long time to use. I do love this product and it works really, really well as a primer, so I will be glad to continue using this, and I think this will be amazing for me in the summer when I'm a bit more tanned, because then I won't have to be as careful with it. So I will keep this in the project and I will continue trying to use it. I just need to remember to use this more, just as I have to with the kind of eyeshadow from YSL that I use as a contour. These two are the two products that I need to remember to use more, because I definitely neglected them. Just getting out of the routine of filming and stuff, and also being a bit more kind of lazy with my makeup because I've been really busy, has just kind of made me forget about some of the products. But these two are definitely something I need to focus on, or at least try to get more into my everyday routine, because I've been awful with using these, although I've been really, really good with the rest. And then the final product that we have in this product at the moment is this one from Tom Ford, and this one is one of the lipsticks in the shade Pink Dusk. So this is a beautiful everyday lipstick. I've been loving using this. It is super creamy and it goes with most looks. I love this shade. I have gotten so many compliments on this since I started wearing it every day, almost days for work. So I'm going to show you the progress I have on this lipstick. So hopefully you can see my progress right there. I have used up about half of this lipstick, and some of you may get surprised by that because I've always been really fast with using up lipsticks. However, this lipstick is really pigmented and it stays on my lips for a long time, so I don't have to reapply too often, which I think is why the progress hasn't been too significant. And I definitely recommend this formula. It is amazing. I would say that this is the lipstick that I use most of the time. I use this probably about 3 or 4 times a week at least. So yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that I haven't been able to use it up either yet, but I'm definitely going to zoom in on this for next month and try to use it up as soon as possible. But like I said, the formula is just great and you don't need much of it. And I think that's why I'm so good at using up lipsticks, because I always try to remember to reapply. But with this one, you really don't have to, because it lasts a long time on the lips. I only really have to reapply after I've eaten. So yeah, that's basically once a day, and then maybe once more if I'm going out after work, compared to other lipsticks where I feel like I always have to reapply after drinking coffee or tea and stuff like that. So I think that's why it's lasting for so long, and it's definitely good because this lipstick is quite expensive, but the more I use it, the more I think it's actually worth the money. So those were all the products from last round, and since I used up 2 products, that means I will roll in 2 new items and I will just jump in and show you what those are. So the first product is this one right here, which is foundation that probably most of you have seen already, and that one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I have mine in the shade Soft Ivory, and this is the foundation that I'm wearing today, and it's a foundation that I use most days. I think this is pretty great. It's not my favorite foundation, which is probably why I want to use it up. I feel like it can look a bit heavy on your skin if I use too much of it. Also, this foundation is on the paler side. I can definitely get away with it now, but I know that I want to use this up as soon as possible because we're getting into warmer weather, and I know that I won't be able to use this for summer. I know this may be stupid because maybe I won't be able to use it up before I get into summer, and then I'll be stuck with a foundation that is too light for me. But if that's the case, I will just mix this in with darker foundation that I have in my collection. So yeah, that is kind of where we're starting with this. And unfortunately, I can't really mark this because I tried to shine a light through it to see where I am, but it's really hard to tell. My guess is that I'm kind of halfway through, but it's really hard to see. So yeah, so I reckon we just have to kind of wait and see, but my guess is that I'm kind of halfway through this bottle. And then for my final product, I am choosing to introduce another lipstick because I've been using this quite a lot, but I just want some variety, and this is also a nude lipstick, which I do like, but I want something more kind of colorful as well. Although I do still want to have something in here that I know that I can use a lot, and therefore I chose the L'Oreal Color Rich lipstick in the shade Blush in Sequence. So this lipstick is a bit more of a sheer lipstick. I have this much left at the moment. I have marked it on my paper as well, so I will keep track of it that way. But this is just a beautiful shade, and I think this will be perfect for spring now. So hopefully I will be able to go through that quite quickly. Especially comparing it to the Tom Ford lipstick, which is really opaque and really kind of long lasting. This is definitely more sheer, and it does need a bit of reapplications throughout the day. So hopefully this will be quite a good contrast, and that's why I decided to add in this lipstick as well. But that was all for this update. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will be leaving my playlist for the rest of my product pans up in the cards, so you can check that out if you like product pan videos. And yeah, otherwise I hope you're having the best of days, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!